Alright, so I got another lock here, another challenge lock from tko5479 on the sub. Thank you, sir. This is a 6-pin Schlage. This is a TKO carved in right there. He did send the key with this one also, but again it's wrapped in tape, and I didn't want to fiddle with it, so I've been working on it without using the key. And I've picked this one lots of times. It's really fun to pick. It has some pretty deep sets. Some deep sets so big that if you get in there, you're just not getting out. So I've picked it lots of times, and it's a lot of fun. And so we're going to go ahead and pick it counterclockwise first. And if I can get that one pretty quick, we'll do clockwise before we gut it. And if I start running too long, we'll just get her open and gutted. So let's get started. All right, top of the keyway tension here. Nice 50 thousandths pry bar and a gem. Just gonna scoot this up a bit. There we go. I'm just gonna shoot straight to the back and start working. Oh, there's 6. See that counter rotation? 5. Got a nice set there now, if you can see that. Okay. 4 is good. 3. Look at that. Man. A little click out of 2. Looks like it wants to move a bit. There we go. I think I dropped something. Yep, there we go. Had to go back to 3. Got her open. So now we'll lock her back up and try clockwise. Clockwise is, I couldn't get to clockwise for a while. I had to pick it counterclockwise first. And it's because of such a deep false set you can get in on this guy. If you pick pin 2 improperly, you'll just get a really deep false set and not be able to get out of it properly. So again, I'm just going to start at the way back. Look for pin 6 here. Get some play. Oops. Mix that up a bit. All right. There's some 4. Okay, a little bit on. I guess the first one's 5. That one's 4. 3's pretty stuck. 2 wants to roll back. You see that? There we go. And when we set 2, we drop some other stuff, and there goes 3 again. All right. Excellent. Man, I'm excited to see what's inside this guy, because it's been a lot of fun. And like I said, some really, really crazy counter rotation. Get this lock over here. Tools out of the way. Oops. Okay, and I'm going to readjust the camera here a bit. Alright. And like usual, once I get this thing apart and the pins out, we'll take a closer look at them. It's kind of hard taking these little guys apart when you can't feel much in your fingers and hands. There we go. Actually, let me see if I have my other plug follower here. There we go. Definitely getting hung up on. Whoa. A pin of some kind. Looks like a pin dropped. Okay, well. Yep. There's a pin and a couple of springs, so let's just set this guy down here and see what I've done, see what's going on. Good Lord, that's obviously a driver that fell out. Look at that crazy thing. That would account for some of my counter rotation. I think that was 2. Yeah, 1 and 2. If you guys can see that. There we go. I'm gonna have to ask him where these were exactly. Doesn't look like anything's in 6. Alright, I'm gonna start dumping these out. We'll try and figure it out here in a minute. Okay, so 2 things came out of 1. This is obviously 2 and 3. Driver pin and a key pin out of 1. 2, 3. Wow. Yeah, so I don't know. That's key pin. Oh. That guy's a key pin. There we go. Looks like only 2 standard key pins. Put this one back in so I don't spill anything out through the tube. Sure enough. 1, 2, and 3 empty. This came out of 5. 4 was empty, so that's where that guy came from. I don't see anything in 6. Let's get these springs out of the way. No, they came out of 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So when I was feeling back there and thinking I was feeling pin 6, I must have just been right over the edge of 5 and hitting that, feeling that chamber there. Interesting. Let's check this Bible out first. Okay, no serrations or modifications to that at all. Now we'll go ahead and come over here and take a closer look at these pins. Holy cow. It's very obvious why this thing bounced around so much. So, 1 is just a standard key pin. 2 is not a standard key pin. Looks like almost a double spool or some deep serrations, but it's also kind of hourglass shaped like a mushroom. So I don't know what you call that. Obviously homebrew, I like that. It's nice. Nice long standard pin in number 3. Another homebrew key pin in 4. Look at that. That's a good one. And number 5. Another homebrew. Looks like a serrated double spool. I don't know. These things are cool though. Let's start over here at 1. Driver. Look at that guy. It's really nice. I'm assuming this was 2. I'll have to check with TKO on that so I get this back in the right order. But man, lots of nice pins in here. Pins that made this thing just crazy. And this spool, I'm pretty sure this was in 3 because 3 would give me so much counter rotation, it was ridiculous. And just look at that. That would give me such a deep false set. I'm almost afraid that thing's gonna snap. Woo! Not really. That's what gave me such a good deep false when I was sitting on 3. 4, another really good spool, contributing to deep sets when I'd get 4 and 5 set. And 5 is probably the most mellow driver pin in there. But even it can mess with you, a little tiny mini spool or something. Very nice work, very nice work. Let's check out the plug real fast. I think I see some threading in there. I want to check that out. Oh yeah, there we go. 2 and 4. See that nice threading in there? Get things hung up, which I did experience a few times, especially when you get a nice deep false set. On like 4 maybe, going clockwise, it would just get caught up in these T's, so I had to be really light on the tension to make sure I could roll back far enough. Anyway, there we go. Challenge Schlage from tko5479 on the sub there. Thanks a lot, man. Woo. Yeah, that's a thumbs up. All right, thanks, man. Everyone have a good one. Take it easy.